stone missing from the wall. It's just here. So if you use all the stone, you will end up with I don't know, with an armchair from IKEA. But it never works.
10 feet high,
Here it
collapsed.
How did they move
These
these
things weigh a
stones?
ton.
It's not a ton.
Well,
I
they're
know it's
heavy,
not.
but how they
A
weigh.
few people, and of course coolies, like we do today. Like we do today. Yes.
No, today we have cranes. And
No, but in small places you use a pulley and little things, and also some how to call elbow grease. And they do that.
lots of muscle.
The question is, there's no miracle. That things were done very often. So, now another room is there. Can you see there? Another storage, and another one, and behind us also. And then there's another row there. We have about 15 storerooms. Imagine the amount of things that you can put in so much storage. Why would you have storage?
Food?
For food.
Animals have to be fed.
What else?
Ammunition.
Protection.
Ammunition, weapons, and all materials. You know, wood. You want to burn. You don't have trees growing here, so wood. A lot of materials were saved in the storage. Josephus Flavius, comes later, of course. This story is written about more than 100 years after the place was built, and he said that when the rebels took the place, long time after Herod was dead, they found the food in the same condition that Herod left it.
Oh,
I
really?
think he exaggerates. I will tell you. Now, it is true that the dryness of the climate makes things, but he forgets that when Herod died in 4 BC, what happened to Masada? It becomes Roman property, and the Roman placed a small garrison here, and it was here for a long time, until year 66, when the Jews rebelled against the Romans, and a handful of Jews, not even soldiers, come and capture the place from the Roman soldiers. Imagine how the soldiers might have felt, so secure in the middle of the desert on the top of a mountain with big walls, that they probably slept very well. And they were surprised. You know, we are talking of Roman soldiers, the best soldiers in the world at that time, surprised by a handful of Jewish rebels. Shows you that they were surprised so much by this rebellion. And the Jews took the place for what? And that's the second question, it's very important. For the food, and food everywhere. For what? No, when you start a rebellion, that's not the time you look for protection. That's the time when you want to attack the enemy.
Weapons.
Herod has prepared the place to sustain a long siege with weapons and material to make weapons, and that's what the Romans wanted. They saw Masada as an arsenal. And when you rebel against such a big army as Rome, you need to have quick and fast a lot of weapons. And they knew that in the 3 fortresses of Herod, there will be a lot of weapons. That's why they captured the 3 of them, Herodium, Machaerus, and Masada.
How many rebels did you say?
A handful in the beginning, yes.
You would have thought there would have been no
And then
food
eventually
left.
more will join, and eventually there will be, we have difficulty knowing, because can we include the population as rebels or not? You understand? The population follows, helps the rebel, or some are afraid to help them. It's impossible to calculate that. But we know that at the end, when the Romans crushed the rebellion, the last survivors of the rebellion, rebels and families, were here in Masada, 967. That was all of the people alive, and then the story will come, okay?
Is that when
So-
they
Were there any
commit
animals?
suicide?
Sorry?
Any animals?
Of course, they had animals, so there was food for animals. Actually, they were growing. There were farms on Masada.
Farm.
And our next question is, farm?
Where they get the dirt from? Seeds.
Where they get the
The
dirt?
water.
Water. And Herod solved the problem of the water. I will tell you. So let's